Welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman, and today is August 23rd. And this is, I guess we can call it, day 2 of the Google Helpful Content Update. And so this is where I will continue to publish new content into the update. You can think of it like what do they call them? The hurricane hunters, okay? They drive by and chase a storm, and then they fire probes into it and take measurements. So that's kind of like what I'm doing. I'm going to launch right into this update. And then I'm going to be watching, as always, the server logs and kind of letting you know what I'm seeing. And yesterday, I reported that let me go to the bots. I had reported that on Sunday that the rendering bots had stopped around Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And well, it turns out yesterday on Monday, which was the technically day 1, around the same time at 11 a.m., they introduced a new mobile bot. It's like, that is super interesting. Now, we have noticed anytime a new bot gets introduced, there's always a period of rollback. And I think it would be easy to, how do you tell the difference between, let's say if your content has disappeared, how do you know the difference between a rollback and something that's been a penalty? So I think that's kind of clever on their part to freak us out and keep us really unsettled. So just keep that in mind, that we are now seeing a brand new mobile bot. I affectionately call it MobileBot 12. And and just as an aside, there is a submission test that I have where I had 2 test pages. One that was submitted through the Google Indexing API and one through the sitemap process, where you submit your sitemap and you get a crawl because you've submitted the sitemap. And I'm starting to get a picture of a possible why the indexing API works better than the sitemap or the Search Console index request. So not only has the test page submitted via the sitemap not gone into the indexation process, and I want to just back up a little bit. Remember, there are 3 pieces to indexation system. There's a crawling, an indexing, and a serving. So it seems that when you submit through Search Console, you go into the crawling part of the system. If you use the Google Indexing API, you're sort of bypass that first crawling piece, and you go into the indexing right away. And that's obviously the advantage of using the API. But in this particular test, the sitemap submitted had been crawled once, but there's been no assignment of the keyword to the page content. So we've got crawling, indexing, and serving, and somewhere between indexing and serving is where they're assigning that keyword. Now, I'm not sharing this like this is new information. We've seen it literally since last year. So whatever process content submitted through Search Console, either it doesn't go quickly into the next phase to the page parser, or maybe caffeine only works sometimes on that group. And as always, it works always with the API. So that's just my speculation. Subscribe to get the latest reports. I'll be doing the daily frontline of the helpful content update and indexation testing. And remember to catch the latest Confessions of an SEO podcast every Friday at 8 a.m. I will put links in the description. Have a great rest of your day.